Dustex is a dust inhibitor and also road stabiliser. It's derived from a completely natural product. It's not a synthetic product at all. It comes from a renewable forest. What it actually does is it binds the soil together and all the different particles within the soil and provides you with a smooth running stable surface. By binding the soil together, it reduces the amount of water that you actually need. So it will reduce the water usage on the road by up to 80%. It also reduces grading of the road by about 50%. So what you end up with, in essence, is a really hard, stable surface that doesn't need anywhere near the amount of hard labour, water truck drivers, grader drivers, man hours. So it saves you a lot of money in your road maintenance and building of the road. Our experience is that obviously when you've got a better surface, like a better road base, you get less potholes, less grading, all that sort of stuff. So you get less punches, less tyre wear, better fuel economy. The other advantage is that you've got less traffic on the road. So from a workplace health and safety point of view, you've got less water trucks racing up and down and etc., making the road slippery. Dustex will actually not make the road slippery. Dustex actually improves the stability in wet or dry conditions of the road. If it does rain, what actually happens if it's a light rain, what we find is the Dustex or the lignin in the road is actually regenerated. But if there's heavy downpours of rain, so you get a couple of inches in half an hour, what that actually does is it drives the lignin further down into the surface, which is actually putting it deeper into the surface, which is increasing the hardness layer of your road, and all you have to do is give it a light maintenance coat after that. In the mining industry, Dustex can be used on haul roads, auxiliary roads, tailings dams, to suppress the dust off of tailings dams. Other applications for Dustex include mineral waste dumps, so it's been used in many of the dumps in Western Australia. Also hard stands around trucking yards, etc., grain depots, those sorts of areas. Also just private roads, council roads, anywhere where you're basically driving traffic over a surface that needs to be a dust suppression and also stabilisation of that road. From an environmental point of view, not only does it eliminate dust, but Dustex has no environmental baggage. It's fauna friendly, it's water-wise friendly. Because it's a natural product, we don't have any of the environmental issues when we're applying it to roads. It's actually being used on Barrow Island, which many people will know as an extremely environmentally sensitive area off the coast of WA. So there's no environmental baggage at all with Dustex. Ballpark figures for Dustex are generally around 80 to 90 cents per square metre. Now obviously it depends on the rate and the type of application that we're trying to do. For example, a stockpile is around 20 to 25 cents per square metre because we're not putting the application on as heavy, whereas a hard stand or a trucking yard probably goes up to about $1.20 per square metre. And your standard haul road or private road or council road is around 80 to 90 cents a square metre.